Well, hello everybody, and welcome. This is going to be a little different than what I normally do. Normally we do reactions, and I do have 3 songs lined up, but I think I want to record those. But I had all kinds of things to talk about, and I know everybody kind of knows a little bit about it, and what I'm going to talk about tonight, because I think the reactions to this story is more interesting than the story itself. And that would, of course, have to do with, BTS, and this newspaper article that comes out and says, oh my God, they're gonna be on hiatus. And they say, no, that's not it. It caused all kinds of problems. Let's bring up one article right here. First thing it did was it caused Hybe stock to crash 28%. And the company, of course, insists that the word was mistranslated. I don't think it was, and I'll explain. Okay? Whenever we have a group in America, in the West, and a lot of times they'll do solo acts. Guess what happens when they do solo acts? It's called a hiatus from the group. That's like literally by the definition of the word. It's called a hiatus. So I don't believe there was any translation problems here. And of course, they tried to say that wasn't it. Oh no, it was mistranslated. And they said June 14th, the 7 group members announced that they were going on hiatus via a translator to pursue solo work. And they're saying, no, that's the wrong word to use. Why are they so cautious about the word hiatus? Because it sends their fans into a frenzy. I mean, if there's anything more of a hyperbole derby, and you're not going to like this if you Army guys are watching this, it's the Army. You guys overreact to everything. And according to what I'm reading on Twitter, you're losing your ever-loving mind right now. Oh my God, we're going to... Look, that's not it. That's it. I don't get it. I don't get why this big hoopla. They're losing stock. Why would they be losing stock? Because their fans are going insane. There's good reason why they're doing this at this time. They're getting their solo acts in. Why? Why would they be doing that? I'll tell you why they're doing that. We're going to switch screens here. Because there's no way around their military service. Everyone thinks that they seem to have gotten away with not doing their military service. Not the case, people. Not the case. There's no way around it. They're going to get their solo careers in before they have to do their military service, and some of them very soon. Okay, but here's the thing that gets me is they're so afraid of the word. Okay? They're afraid of the word hiatus because in the past that has always meant death for a group. Okay? It's always done that. And they're having problems dealing with it. Solo projects. Okay? But we can even get deeper into this. We can get deeper into this. They talked about in one of the articles, and I'll leave I'll leave a lot of the information up there so you guys can go and look up these if you haven't seen these articles already. Okay? But their big thing was that when they spoke with their video announcement, the word hiatus was used in English subtitles. BTS are not taking hiatus. Members will be focusing more on solo projects. Look, if your group is going to do solo projects and they're not going to be performing as a group, by definition, you fucking moron, that's called a fucking hiatus. Get over it. That's what you guys are doing. Maybe you need to take a hiatus. There was a bunch of articles that they were talking about that they don't even know who they are. They said we're like machines. That was a word that was used. We're like machines. We just do. They haven't even discovered themselves yet. Now, this, with the K-pop stars, if you hadn't noticed in the past, they go off to military, and 2 years later, they come back. What are they now? They're more mature. Something tells me maybe the Army, funny that they call them Army, should go off to military service. Because you would sure as hell mature you, bunch of insecure little fucking butt munches, okay? That you're losing your shit over this. Now, I love BTS. Their music is fantastic. I can't stand you stans of BTS, you friggin' Army idiots. I can't stand you because you're a bunch of hyperbolic, little immature snot nozzles, okay? This is what you are, and you need to grow the fuck up. Maybe you need some military service because right now, that's the only way. That's the only way that BTS is going to change and mature in their music. They need to mature as adults. They even said they haven't had a chance to do that. They're robots, like Jeannie. You said it. You hit the nail on the head. They said they're like robots. I'm trying to read what's going on here. I got to move my light out of the way. Look, yes, they're pursuing solo careers in what little time they have left before they go in the military. It's a really good time for them to do this. Now, maybe after the military, after 2 years, they're going to come back and they'll be together again as a group. But this whole thing with you guys losing your shit on Twitter and I'm going to be honest with you, it's fucking fun to watch. I feel sorry for BTS. I mean, they can't control who their fans are. They can't. So they're stuck with you friggin' guys. Okay? And maybe they love you. I don't know. I don't give a shit. But let me tell you something. With the bullshit that you've fucking done in the past, in the friggin' the comment sections of God knows how many friggin' reaction videos from other people, other reactors that are out there, the absolute bullshit that you guys have done in the comment section. I hope you're enjoying the pain and suffering that you're going through right now. Oh my God, my group is going on hiatus. Yeah, Ma. You know, I'm going to try to pronounce your name, Metztelzen. Okay, Metzli I'm hoping I get that. So, yeah, I have no issue with BTS. They're so flippin' talented. Okay, they're so flippin' talented. It's their fans. Okay, and I feel sorry for them to have such asshole fans as they do. I wouldn't be surprised if the fans turn on them because of this. I mean, the fans were the ones pushing for a change in the law so BTS didn't have to serve when serving is probably the best thing for them. They need to take a break from all this shit. Do your solos, okay? And then when go to the military, do your 2 years. You guys should all do it all at once. Every one of you. Do it at once so you come back at the same time. And maybe your fans, after being without you for 2 years, will grow the fuck up. So, I'm sorry, guys. If I don't know. I don't think we have any army in here right now. Yeah, I went there. Yeah. Yeah, Jeannie, I kind of feel like it. After all the shit they did to stain the name of Sungri from Big Bang for something he didn't even do, wasn't proven to do, at least not in the American court of law. Of course, that's not what he was tried in. He was found possibly guilty of owning a business where something happened. That's what he's found guilty of, basically. But no, 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 no. All the comments section, all in the comments section. He's guilty. Throw him in jail. He's a sex offender. He's this. He's that. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I mean, how else do you want me to put it? I mean, you got to be fucking kidding me. VIPs don't hate BTS. VIPs hate Army. Okay? And that's why no one with any sense about them will ever call themselves Army. It'll never happen. It's because of shit like this. Oh, yeah, Jeannie. Yeah, they call us criminal stands. Oh, we stand criminals. Whatever. Not for nothing, but well, look, I'm going to tell you right now, guys that are in the chat. I'm going to get some shit for this. I don't care. I don't care. I'm 55 years old. I don't give a shit anymore. I ran out of fucks a long time ago. And I don't give a fuck anymore. I ain't got nothing to give. There's none left. I ain't looking for more either. I am not looking for any more fucks to give. I'm too old to give a shit. I don't care. Yes, Annie. Absolutely. OT5. 5. Okay? Absolutely. Let me tell you something. Do you ever think for a second, and I'm talking to the Army, do you ever think for a second that BTS might need a break from you and your whiny ass little fucking crybaby attitudes? Do you ever think they might need a break from you? Living up to your high hope expectations of them. Let me tell you something. They say You should never meet your idols. Well, let me tell you something. Sometimes you should never meet your fans because they're mostly fucking insane. Maybe BTS needs a break, guys. They've been going like machines and robots for God knows how long. Do you ever think they might need a break? Do you ever think that? They might need a break. Maybe they want solo careers. Okay? Of course they do. Everybody that's been in a group, they get to a point where they're like, hey, I might have a voice. I might have something to say on my own. Big Bang did it. You know, a lot of people say that BTS won't be able to do this on their own. They won't be able to do solos. Maybe, but they're going to find out, aren't they? And if you were decent fans, you would support them in this decision. You would be like, okay, take a break. Okay? I mean, some of the greatest bands took breaks and came back. I mean, there are groups that just released new albums. Cheap Trick released an album a year ago. It's amazing. You know how long it's been for them? The first time I saw Cheap Trick in concert was 1979, 1980. Dream Police tour. Then I got a chance to see them again a couple of years back when they opened up for Bad Company and ZZ Top. And now they just did another album. Look at Tears for Fears. I just saw the concert. After like 30 years, or I don't know how many, they've been working on this album for, 7 years. But they haven't done anything in oh God, since the 90s. They haven't done anything. And maybe they even said they weren't getting along. They weren't getting along, and they stopped. They didn't talk for 9 years, and now they come back. Okay, and they have, oh my God, their album is amazing. The Tipping Point, it's amazing. Groups need breaks. These people, BTS, they see each other every day. They don't get a break from each other. They said it, they're like robots. Absolutely. Aerosmith in the 80s. Huge band. They needed a break. Man, they were at it in the 70s and they took a little break, came back in the 80s and just tore it up. They took a couple of years off. Had to get sober. I mean, look how many years there was 10 years between the final cut and the next Pink Floyd album, although, be it without Roger Waters, but still, they came back with a vengeance. People need breaks. And even Pink Floyd was able to do a show where they all got together and they just did a show. Okay? They needed a break. The guys hated each other. Sometimes they just don't come back. Okay? Sometimes they don't make it. They don't come back. BTS might not come back. Yeah, Ma. Yep, division bell. Okay? They might not come back. But you know something? A lot of bands didn't come back after their hiatus. How many times did Van Halen do a hiatus? Mostly because it was Eddie trying to get sober. Okay? They've come back with different singers multiple times. And to go on and do great music. Stop losing your shit. Here's the problem that the army might have. They're looking at BTS. They got a member, I think, that's 30 years old. They're closing in on 30. Okay? And you guys know that K-pop has a time limit. All of you know this. They're going to do solo careers. If they're going to do solo careers, this is the time to do it. They don't have much time left. Okay? In K-pop, you don't have much time left. They're going to do their solo careers now before they go in the army. And you know something? When they come back, you should be thankful. And you know something? If you don't get a comeback out of them after all this, you should be thankful anyway, because they were devoted to a bunch of spoiled little snot cases like yourself. You don't give a shit about Big Bang or I should say about BTS or any of the other groups. You only care about what they do for you. Do you understand fans like you that drive this industry? Do you understand that? Do you understand what that's done in the past to some of these artists? Has driven them to suicide. You ungrateful fucks. This group needs a break. Imagine, if you force them to your whim, and it was enough to break one of them, and they did that. Imagine that. You wouldn't even feel sorry, you ungrateful fucks. You wouldn't even feel sorry. These people might need a break. You ever think of that? It amazes me how fucking entitled this world thinks they are. A great band is trying to perform for you, trying to give you hope in their music, trying to do something for you. And as soon as they say, hey, man, I might need a little time for myself. Oh, no, that can't fucking happen. That can't happen. Oh, my God, no. I think that's about all I want to say. I think this might be over, you know. Well, yeah. You know, they have to separate themselves from fans because as soon as they get around them, if there's any chance of a false accusation, oh, we all know that's going to happen. Let's talk about false accusations. As soon as a fan, see, this is why, as soon as a fan meets someone, and I've met quite a, when I worked in radio for martial arts and I did sports radio, I met a lot of martial arts celebrities. I mean, I worked for Chuck Norris for 2 years, working for the WCL and doing ringside stuff. I've sat at ringside with Bruce Buffer, who's a good friend of mine. And the thing is, what I'm getting at is, you see how people pull on them. And you meet these celebrities and you realize, oh my God, what if they're a little reserved? What if they don't want to be nagged that day? Maybe they just had some freaking crazy ass fans bug them for the last fucking 20 minutes somewhere. Wouldn't leave them alone. Paparazzi won't leave them alone. What if they needed a little break? So you meet you meet your you meet someone. Say one of these days, and we see this a lot with, like, even Big Bang, the way GD was when he met people from his fans. There was no, oh, no. He loved on them. But you know something? What if he just needed some rest? He maybe waved. Hey guys, I need a break. I gotta go. One thing, the difference in the fans is you don't see. You don't see the fans going, oh, what the fuck? He's an asshole. He didn't even spend time with me. You know, fucking there's 7 billion people in the world and somehow you're the most important fucker. No. And I'm saying this just because the BTS army is just like that. Either you love BTS or you're a pile of shit to them. No room for, that's just not my flavor. No room for, oh, I like other bands more. No room for that. Either you, because let me tell you something, BTS doesn't have a cult, but their fans do. Army is a fucking cult of juvenile delinquents. Don't like that word either? Look it up. Okay? It's probably going to be right next to fucking hiatus where you don't know the fucking definition. Okay? Okay, that's something else. These guys aren't even allowed to date in public unless they have permission. They're so worried about a scandal. Oh my God, a scandal. They have no life, guys. Maybe they need a break so they can have a life. You try it. Any one of you fuckers. Okay? When I was told from my my agent back in the day, me and my friend were going to go to New York City and start doing sessions for recording for big names. We're going to be studio musicians. You know what he told me? And I talked to Tom Cuddy at the time he was vice president of ABC Network. And he said, Steve, don't date anybody. Don't even get into a relationship. Don't get whatever you do, don't get married. At least 10 years. At least 10 years. Because you're not going to have a life for about 10 years. Okay? He goes, you're going to be on beck and call no matter what time of the night to go to the studio. Now, my friend was married already. He went to New York City. I said, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I want to have a family someday. Just not worth it. I'm not going to give that much time of myself. My friend did. His marriage was gone in 3 months. But he continued. And he gave up the next 15, 20 years of his life. And now, sure, he made that sacrifice. Now he's been nominated for 2 Grammys. He's recorded with Billy Joel, Ariana Grande. He currently tours with Gloria Gaynor. And he's played and done sessions with Bo Diddley, with, oh, God. I mean, I'm losing track of all the people he's played with. He's done shows with even Barry Manilow. I mean, the guy's a name. He's one of the best drummers out there. You can look him up, Johnny DiGiulio. Matter of fact, he's going to be on the show with me someday soon here. We're trying to put that together. Okay? So what I'm saying is what you have to give up to get to that level. I can't imagine. I wouldn't do it. I didn't want to do it. In my early 20s, I said no. No. I got so much more that I want to do. I'm not going to go that direction. So what BTS has fucking dealt with, what they've done for God knows how many years now. How many years did they train before they even got put out there? I mean, probably half their life. And then before they started training, they were still learning their vocal skills, learning dance. It's like when people ask me, because I'm a professional artist, I'm an art director for a very large ad agency. Okay. And they're like, well, how many years of school did you have to go through to do that? I said, it had nothing to do with, college. From the time I was 4 years old, all I can remember having in my hand was a pencil and a piece of paper, and I was drawing. When everybody else was running around and doing their thing outside, I was drawing. When everyone else in high school was partying their brains out, I was drawing. I was working on my craft to be a professional artist that I am today. So I draw for a living. Everything you want, if you really wanted it, takes sacrifice. And you know something? Sometimes you need a fucking break. And that's what these guys need. I think I'm done. Anyway, Ma, yeah, I see that. Imagine if Twitter was around for the Beatles. Oh, shit. I'll tell you what. That'd have been broken up long before. Poor John Lennon. I mean, come on, Yoko Ono would have had the worst Twitter in the world. She'd have destroyed that band like 2 years earlier. It would have been awful. Oh my god. Okay, guys. We're gonna go ahead and close this thing out. I'm in a different program right now, so that's why the intro had a different background. I don't have John's outro loaded onto this program. I'm on StreamYards right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna play the intro again on the way out, and we'll get going. So I'm sure this is gonna get all kinds of hatred in the mail, okay, in the comment section, okay. So I hope you guys enjoy your evening. I'll try to get those recordings done for this weekend. It's going to be a busy one. It's Father's Day, guys. So grant me that, okay. And you guys have a good evening.